Good day, everyone. I am Kuan and I am from BSME 1B. Today, I'll be sharing with you our topic 6 of the STS Module 3 of our subject, which entitled as The Good Life. In order for us to understand the world and the reality, we should first be able to understand ourselves and the importance of living a good life. So, what does good life mean? Good life is to live in comfort and luxury with few problems or worries, characterized by happiness from living and doing well. Happiness is the goal of good life, but we cannot deny the fact that there are diverse beliefs of what good life is defined to them. The first materialists were the atomists in ancient Greece. Democritus and Leucippus led a school whose primary belief is that the world is made up of and is controlled by the tiny indivisible unit in the world called atomos or seeds. The hedonists, for their part, see the end goal of life in acquiring pleasure. Pleasure has always been the priority of hedonists. For them, life is about obtaining and indulging in pleasure because life is limited. Another school of thought led by Epicurus, the Stoics espoused the idea that to generate happiness, one must learn to distance oneself to be apathetic. The original term apatheia precisely means to be indifferent. Most people find the meaning of their lives using God as a fulcrum of their existence. The Philippines, as a predominantly Catholic country, has witnessed to know people based on their life goal, on beliefs that hinge on some form of supernatural reality called heavens, the ultimate basis of happiness. Humanism, as another school of thought, espouses the freedom of man to carve his own destiny and to legislate his own laws, free from the shackles of a God that monitors and controls. For humanists, man is literally the captain of his own ship, inspired by the Enlightenment of the 17th century. Humanists see themselves not merely as stewards of the creation, but as individuals who are in control of themselves and the world outside them. This is spirit of the most scientists who thought that the world is a place and space for freely unearthing the world in seeking for ways on how to improve the lives of its inhabitants. To conclude, man is constantly in pursuit for the good life. Every person has his perspective when it comes to what comprises the good life. Throughout history, man has worked hard in pointing out what amounts to a good, happy life. Some people, like the classical theorists, thought that happiness has to do with the insides of a human person. The soul has to attain a certain balance in order to have a good life, a life of flourishing. It was only until the 17th century that happiness became a centerpiece in lives of people, even becoming a full-blown ethical foundation in John Stuart Mill's utilitarianism. At present, we see multitudes of school of thoughts that all promise their own key of finding happiness. Science and technology has been, for the most part, at the forefront of man's attempts to find his happiness. The only question at the end of the day is whether science is taking the right path toward attaining what is reality and what it really means to live a good life. Thank you for listening. I am from BSME 1B and I am Kuan. Thank you.